part two now, and the continuation of our show. Okay, today we've been talking about being honest, and a new topic, being respectful too. To open the show, we're going to talk about being respectful toward one another, especially when you're in a workplace. And here's Ryder now. Good morning to you, Ryder. Welcome back once again. Welcome to part two of our show today.
Thank you so much, everyone, for waiting for part two. We are very excited. Today we'll be talking about respecting one another in the workplace and in real life as well. So please grab your pens and paper and jot down some few points that Barry and I would like to share.
Okay. When someone walks in the door at a workplace, greet them in a nice, respectful manner and don't ignore them. Here's my outsider for opening comment on this and to open part two with that.
So when you meet someone for the first time, give them that respect by welcoming them and, try and be respectful.
Don't put something that is not hard to do in the too hard basket. Here's my outsider.
That's correct. I totally agree with what Barry has just said as well regarding that.
So, if someone is disrespectful to you, don't, okay, don't put up with it. Here's my outsider.
That's correct. Don't put up with it. You either have to speak up in a polite way to avoid any confrontation, or you just simply avoid the person.
Which brings us very nicely to avoiding an argument. Okay, where does arguing get us? Nowhere. It's the same with lying, guys. Here's my outsider.
That's correct. Arguing doesn't get us anywhere. Trust me. Um, Making yourself argumentative doesn't get you anywhere. And I totally agree with Barry has said regarding that.
So, if there is a problem with someone, like in the workplace, don't go explode like a balloon or like a firework taking person outside your workplace or wherever you're working at, and try to compromise, sort out the problem, work out what the problem is, and try to resolve it. Here's my outsider.
That's correct. If you have an argument with someone at work, as Barry said, don't go, ooh, pop. That's not what we are looking for. You can walk out or get a mediator to solve the problem. There is so many ways to deal with arguments in a workplace.
Okay, and making sure you've got a good relationship to with that person. Here's my outsider.
That's correct. Make sure that you've got a good relationship with that person so that if there is an issue at work, you can talk through with the person.
Okay, and don't have your back to the person on your computer when someone else is trying to attract your attention and look at them when they are talking to you. Here's my outsider.
That's correct. It's very, very rude for you to talk to people with your back facing them. That's not the right attitude. That's not the right way to speak to people at the workplace.
Because it's okay to do your computer work, but don't bury your head in the sand. Here's my outsider.
That's okay. I know that most people do get busy with their computer work and catch ups and stuff like that, which is completely fine. But if you've got a client or a staff member that would like to ask a question, just give them that respect that they deserve.
Because respect in the workplace, guys, is not too hard. Don't think you own the joint and live there. You will only manage it. Okay, because like, say for example, if I was rude to a manager here, okay, and I had to go at them, well, would they want to respect me? Of course they wouldn't. Here's my outsider to give you that example now.
So, for example, if you are a staff member and you walk into a place and you've got a manager that is very rude, that wouldn't even listen to you, that is very ready to argue with you, and when you talk to them, they answer you facing the computer and their back facing you. What you have to do is to raise your hands and speak to your other manager if you can. Do not confront that person because already they are already giving you attitude. So speak to someone else and see what you can do going forward.
Uh, uh,
Yeah.
and it's, and we'll take a break. What I just saw there was absolute honesty from a staff member. They knocked on my door without barging in, and that was showing respect. Here's my outside.
That's correct. When you are going into people's room, it is best because they have their privacy to knock the door first. And once they give you permission to come in, you come in. That's a very perfect example of what has just happened.
So, to avoid that confrontation, okay, talk to another manager who's more polite and will be more willing to listen to you. Here's my outsider.
That's correct. If you feel that it is too much for you, you can talk to another manager who is a bit higher up than that person, and they can have a conversation with either the person or yourself on how to manage the situation.
Because exploding like going, it doesn't put the icing on the cake or cut the mustard. Here's my outsider.
Yep, it makes situations even worse.
And it makes it a big mess. Here's my outside.
That's correct. It makes it a big mess, it makes the situation worse, and there will not be any positive feedback out of it.
It's like getting your car bogged in a big mud hole and you can't go forwards or backwards. Here's my outside.
That's correct, Barry.
So, on the show today, we've been talking about honesty and showing respect for each other. And to finish off the show today, we made a really delicious slide. Here's my outsider to tell you about it right now.
Oh my god, guys. We made this with beets and cornflake slice with a bit of coconut powder and nuts, walnuts. And oh my god, guys, we cannot wait to have a taste and share what it tastes like. But I'll just quickly run through the recipe. So it's just flour, self raising flour, melted Nutelless butter, coconut powder, and we
Well,
added
cocoa powder.
sorry, cocoa powder. Sorry, thank you, Barry,
That's
for the
okay.
reminder. Cocoa powder, vanilla extract, and butter, basically. And we added the secret ingredient, which is the wheat bits and the cornflakes. And you guys, I'm so excited. I don't know why.
So just going over some of the topics, ladies and gentlemen. We open the show with being honest with one another, and, and it is the most important thing, because honesty, guys, it does not cost a thing, and neither does respect. So don't put those two words in the too hard basket, please. Here's my outsider.
That's correct. Honesty, 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 and giving respect to people will help you in life so much. It will help you create good relationships with each other. Thank you.
So don't just have your back to people, guys out there. Please work out the problem, sort it out. If it doesn't work, go to someone who is more professional. Okay, don't have conflicts in the workplace or a big bust up, because it will only make you go, eh, eh, because you want to be safe at work, okay? Make sure that you enjoy your shift, okay? If someone is saying something that is not appropriate, please tell them to stop doing that. Here's my outsider.
That's correct. I'm very excited with the example that Barry has just made. There is no point being argumentative and aggressive and physical towards each other. Please, please, let's respect each other and let's be honest with each other.
And that's what this program has been based on today. We're going to end part two now by saying thank you so much for watching this important video, because we feel that it is important that you watch these two videos that we constructed for you today, and please do comment on this. If you have any questions or further comments, please let us know. Here's my offline.
That's correct. Please let us know. If you do have any questions, please leave it down below. Please subscribe, share, and tell a friend to tell a friend. And we are very grateful for watching this video today.
But the show is not over yet, because we've got the slice review coming up to today. We've got a sandwich review coming up, and also what's coming up next week on the show. So don't go away, ladies and gentlemen. The show is far from over. You're watching the one and only Daily Raps edition. It is Wednesday, the 10th of February. It is nearly a quarter to midday. Stay right there. Rhoda and I will be back with you. You've been watching part two. A recap of part two will be coming up at the conclusion of the show today. So here's Rhoda now with some of the comments we've raised this morning.
Yep, so guys, thank you, thank you, thank you. We cannot thank you enough. So today has been an amazing day so far with these two topics that we discussed. Please, 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 please subscribe, leave any comments down below. And when we come back, we will do another review on a video as well. Thank you so much.
So please, guys, as we go towards the lunch break of midday, which is proudly brought to you by Coles,
Yeah.
serving you better.
Yeah.
And the slice, the product we use, thanks Cadbury for that.
Yeah.
And thank you to Sanitary Whitefix for being our sponsor.
Yeah.
And Callum's Cornflakes. And the best to you each morning.
Yeah.
This program is a production of Barry Fair and is made and produced by Barry Fair. Any unauthorized footage or commentary will be deleted. So stay with us for part 3 coming up, and we cannot wait to bring it to you. Time is 1:45 here. This is Rhoda and Barry. Don't go away. Part 3 coming up shortly.